Imagine waking up in a sprawling Bel Air mansion, the kind that only billionaires could dream of. Marble floors, floor-to-ceiling windows revealing an endless city skyline, a collection of rare, multi-million-dollar cars lined up in a garage bigger than most people's homes. This was once the life of Elon Musk, a man known for revolutionizing the world with Tesla, SpaceX, and a never-ending series of innovations. But today, the man once surrounded by extreme luxury has traded it all for something shockingly simple, a tiny, prefabricated home worth just $50,000. Why would a billionaire worth over $200 billion at his peak make such an extreme shift? Let's take a deep dive into the fascinating, extravagant, and at times, paradoxical lifestyle of Elon Musk. But before we dive in, if you love epic stories about billionaires, technology, and mind-blowing lifestyles, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Elon Musk wasn't always a billionaire. In fact, he was once a struggling entrepreneur. Born in Pretoria, South Africa, he showed an early obsession with technology. By age 12, he coded and sold his first video game. But it wasn't until he moved to North America that his rise to power truly began. From Zip2 to PayPal, he built and sold companies, eventually using that wealth to launch Tesla and SpaceX, two companies that would redefine transportation both on Earth and beyond. With success came wealth, and with wealth came the kind of lifestyle that seemed ripped straight from the pages of a billionaire fantasy novel. Musk didn't just buy mansions, he bought entire neighborhoods. In Bel Air, Los Angeles, he owned multiple luxury estates, including a 16,000-square-foot mansion with a 2-story library, a home theater, and a colossal kitchen designed for elite chefs. He once joked about building a tunnel between his homes so he wouldn't have to walk outside. This mansion life wasn't just about luxury. It was about vision. Musk hosted some of the most exclusive parties, attended by Hollywood elites, top scientists, and world leaders. The man who wanted to colonize Mars certainly knew how to live like a king on Earth. But in 2020, something changed. Musk, who had been advocating for a minimalist lifestyle, suddenly declared that he was selling almost all his real estate. One by one, he let go of his Bel Air mansions, making good on his Twitter, now X, promise to own no house. By 2021, the billionaire had officially downsized to a tiny, prefabricated home in Boca Chica, Texas, near SpaceX's starbase. This 375-square-foot home, made by Boxable, is a foldable, easily transportable house that costs just about $50,000. It's the ultimate contradiction. A man worth hundreds of billions living in a space smaller than the garages of his former mansions. But why? Musk claimed he didn't want possessions to weigh him down, that his focus should be on getting humanity to Mars, not accumulating unnecessary luxuries. Still, despite the downsizing, Musk's lifestyle remains anything but ordinary. One thing he didn't give up: his fleet of private jets. Elon Musk's time is valuable, too valuable to waste in airports. His preferred method of travel? A Gulfstream G650ER, a $70 million ultra-luxury private jet that can fly anywhere in the world nonstop. This jet is more than just a means of transportation. It's an extension of Musk's personality. Fast, efficient, and packed with cutting-edge technology. Musk's jet usage has been a controversial topic, with flight trackers revealing that he sometimes takes trips as short as a few minutes, sparking debates about his carbon footprint. But for a man running multiple billion-dollar companies across the globe, the convenience of private air travel isn't just a luxury. It's a necessity. And what about the seas? Unlike other billionaires, think Jeff Bezos or Roman Abramovich, Musk has never been known for extravagant yacht ownership. He once tweeted that yachts don't really do it for him. That doesn't mean he hasn't enjoyed the occasional billionaire-style yacht vacation. In 2021, he was spotted on a $50 million yacht in Mykonos, Greece, sipping drinks with friends. But unlike Bezos, who owns the world's largest sailing yacht, Musk doesn't appear interested in investing in floating palaces. Perhaps because his dreams are set on a bigger ocean, the infinite expanse of space. Cars, on the other hand, have always been Musk's playground. Before Tesla, he was an automotive enthusiast collecting rare and exotic vehicles. One of his most famous purchases? The 1976 Lotus Esprit from the James Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me. Musk reportedly bought the car for nearly $1 million and planned to turn it into a functional submarine car. Because, of course, he did. Over the years, his collection has included a McLaren F1, one of the fastest and most expensive supercars in the world, and a Tesla Roadster, which he famously launched into space aboard a SpaceX rocket. But in daily life, Musk is often seen driving around in Tesla vehicles, whether it's a Model S Plaid or the futuristic Angular Cybertruck. Despite the wealth, the luxury, and the high-speed jets, Musk remains an enigma. One moment, he's living like a tech billionaire with sprawling mansions and multi-million-dollar jets. And the next, he's sleeping in a tiny home and selling his belongings. His life is a paradox. A man who creates cutting-edge technology, but sometimes sleeps on the factory floor to push his companies forward. A man who could buy any luxury he wanted, but chooses to live minimally. Some say it's a PR move. Others believe he's genuinely detached from material wealth, focused on his ultimate goal, making life multiplanetary. But one thing is clear, Musk is unpredictable. He thrives in chaos, constantly shifting between the extremes of life, and in doing so, keeps the world guessing. Love him or hate him, one thing is certain. He will always be a topic of discussion, a man whose next move no one can predict. Elon Musk's lifestyle isn't just about wealth, it's about extremes. Extreme luxury, extreme minimalism, extreme ambition. One day, he might be living in a tiny home, and the next, he could be building the first human colony on Mars. His ability to pivot from one extreme to another is what makes him a figure of both admiration and controversy. He challenges conventional thinking, rewrites the rules, and defies expectations. Even those who criticize him cannot deny the sheer magnitude of his influence. His decisions shape industries, move markets, and inspire generations. The world watches not just because he is wealthy, but because he is a force of nature, one that refuses to be contained. Whatever the future holds, one thing is certain. Musk doesn't just live life. He reinvents it. Whether he's revolutionizing electric vehicles, commercial space travel, artificial intelligence, or even pushing the limits of human cognition with Neuralink, he is constantly working toward a future beyond our imagination. And as long as he continues to push boundaries, the world will be watching, fascinated by the billionaire who refuses to play by the rules. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Musk's life, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing stories about the world's most fascinating people. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the extraordinary lives of the world's elite. We'll continue to bring you more in-depth stories, shocking facts, and billionaire lifestyles that will leave you speechless. Stay tuned, because the next big story might just be wilder than fiction.